think we're live.
Hello, guys. How are you? So, we are starting our new stream. It's new fourth stream of the character design. It's like a first character design stream we ever made. So yeah, we are very excited. And we really hope you will be active in our Discord, on Twitch, on Facebook, and we will get really cool ideas and we will be able to create really good character for our RPG game, The Way of Rust. So before we start, we have wonderful news that we confirmed Switch port of our game on Nintendo Switch. We've got a lot of acquisition from game publishers, and we also have some proposition from the Indiegogo, yeah, to launch their in-demand campaign. And yeah, it gives us very good possibilities to really confirm this platform and really being able to port and publish on Switch. It's actually my one of the favoriteest platforms to play, and yeah, we are very excited with this.
Yeah, it's awesome. We released an update if you want to check it out on our Kickstarter campaign. In update section, more about this. Yeah, and our campaign is going great. Right now, we only have 3 days left for the campaign. And yeah, this is a time where you can really help us with sharing the game, mentioning it to your friends, to your gaming communities, to any of the any of the streamers that you think you might enjoy, and also drop us in the comments any streamers that you think might enjoy our game. And yeah, so today we'll be doing as we said, a kind of character design stream, similar to how we did weapons and pets and stuff like that in the past. So we'll be taking from you suggestions on what kind of characters do you want. We're not sure how long each character will take, so maybe we'll do 1 or 2 characters this time. Let's see how it goes. So first, to tell you, hey guys, Ruko and Timotor has joined us. Yeah, it's awesome. Yeah. So first, let's choose.
Maybe I will start with overviewing our visual style, and then you will tell a little bit about our character lore and our direction in the story. So yeah, as you know, our visual style is stylized visual, so it's not like a realistic. Our characters have really exaggerated proportions, and it overall visual looks a little bit of cartoonish. It's quite a unique appeal on RPG visuals. It's not like a standard RPG visual. And yeah, so maybe I will show some of our characters. It's Nuria. You saw her on our Kickstarter campaign. So it's really a great shaman character of Eshma faction of shamans, and some Yarboga shaman, very terrible guys, very scary guys, and yeah, maybe some. This is Tain standard uniform and look, and yeah, it's quite exaggerated forms. Maybe you'll saw like armors like this in even in Warcraft or such stylized visuals. So we have a lot of details. We are not close. We are not limited with like low amount of detalization, yeah, on our characters. So we can make it really crazy, really detail rich, and yeah, follow the stylized direction on our characters. So yep.
So yeah, I guess let's try to kind of come down to like one character type by choosing like gender of the character, the class of the character maybe and the faction of the character. So yeah, let's start with what kind of character do you guys prefer to have in this game? Like depending on the class, the role. Do you want more warrior character? Do you want more stealthy character, a hunter, maybe farmer? Or we're taking suggestions about like the background and the general class, so to say, of the character and the profession.
Yes. So.
Okay, we have one suggestion for a female hunter.
Female hunter, that's awesome. So actually, we have a really great character. It looks like hunter, but she's great. I mean, Neem.
She's bow warrior. Yeah, one of your companions, Neem.
Yeah. I will show you some avatars. Where are my avatars? Yes. So yeah, it's Neem. Maybe I will show the bigger image. Yeah, this is Neem. She's actually
a warrior character, but
like second level armor, not have very heavy armor, and she has bow, and yeah, she has really deep, long story in our setup, and yeah, you will meet her in the demo, which yeah we plan to launch our demo on 27, yeah, but some unexpected technical issues just appealed from playtesting, and now we are fixing, and we are very close to publish it for you guys, and I'm just so excited you will be able to play it and you to get your suggestions and your ideas, and yeah, definitely your bug reports to make our game awesome. Yep.
Okay, we have another really cool suggestion, and yeah, maybe we design those two characters, a female hunter and a male skald. I think it's pronounced skald. Is like a bard character from Nordic not mythology, I guess they were skalds, yeah. And yeah, it could be interesting to create kind of like a storyteller, traveling musician kind of character. So yeah, let's probably do those two characters. So we have let's start with female hunter, I guess.
Yep. Let's start. So
the first thing to choose is the what faction the character will fight. Let's say we have the Thane faction that you're probably most familiar with. This is the tribal nomadic people that your character belongs to and fights for. Then we have an enemy faction, which is empire that you are fighting for 10 years, and your faction fought for 10 years, and now it's kind of coming after you in revenge with revenge in our story. We have really interesting mercenary characters from like southern lands that have joined the empire in attacking you for just hired soldiers. We have some fisher characters, like fisher folk characters that you find native to the area of the game, like where the main game action happens. And yeah, I guess like, do you want mostly to nail down? Do you want it to be an enemy character or some character that fights for you? Like, let's first decide this part. Probably.
In the meantime, I will show you the armor we created in previous streams.
Yeah. Probably we could make a hunter to be a enemy, maybe, because it's really hard to make a skald be your enemy. So skald will probably need to be some kind of ally to you.
Yep. Okay, let's start with rough sketching, finding some pose. So we are doing enemy character, is it right?
Yeah, enemy character. Now we need to choose whether it will be a kind of mercenary character or kind of the empire character.
Yeah, I mean, I'll show you some enemy armors, so better representing our visual direction. So let me find it. so many files.
Yeah, it will be a yeah, for characters. We have released several updates about this, but kind of each character or group of characters in our story has their own like timeline, their own branching story that evolves throughout all the days of the game development and the story campaign. So adding a character is really involved process because they're not like you will have one interaction with them. Most of the characters you will have like dynamic story. There will be they will have conflicts with each other. They will react to player choices, and their stories will evolve over time. So it's about having a shared experiences with those characters and your player character, and kind of even the enemies and the allies. It doesn't matter. With each character, you'll be able to have the shared experiences. You'll be able to get to know them, to make them allies or empower them, or maybe if they're enemies, try to use their weaknesses against them. So yeah, it's. The story, the character, the personality really matters for us, like to catch all that and to be able to understand how they would react to different conflicts. When we add a story piece, we think, okay, who would be interested in this story piece and who would also be involved in this event. So it's kind of like involved process. So yeah, Dato is showing you now the scout armor, the scout class armor for the enemies. The scouts are kind of like lower tier soldiers who are sent by Empire to get to new lands, explore new lands, and then the more heavily armored enemies arrive after the scouts kind of establish the outposts and stuff like that. So yeah, we have suggestion for maybe making it a mercenary character.
Okay. So for the mercenaries, we have.
We don't have actually 3D armor yet of the mercenaries, but we have, I think, concept in one of our covers, right?
Yeah, very early concept, and yeah, we can show it. And so I think you saw this image, and I think we are somewhere here with mercenaries. Yeah, here, this character and this female character.
Yeah,
I think.
So that's interesting. So yeah, maybe we take the female armor from female version and make it into a kind of hunter armor and try to add details to her.
Yep.
Stop and restart. No, I think
we're online. I think. No.
Yeah, I think it's getting online.
Let me check. Yeah, we're online.
Yeah, for a moment it was offline. I think Twitch is reconnecting. Let's see. No, it appears to be live now. Can you guys comment if we're live now? Okay, yeah, we're back.
So yeah, we're back.
Yeah, we have one suggestion that maybe we make like a combination of Empire Scout armor and the mercenary armor types.
Okay, so I think it should be a very light armor for the hunter. Yeah. So it should be not limited. I think let's make a little bit of standing pose here or action pose. I think for the character representation we'll need some standing pose, and then we can try some dynamic poses as well. Yay! So our characters have stylized proportions, and maybe maybe we'll go with a little bit action pose then. Standing and make it a little bit cooler to look. Okay, let's start from the beginning and make it.
Yeah, let's design also the lore behind this character. So if it's a mercenary, it would be coming to kind of like it would have to lead a life where she joined the mercenary band, have earned a name for herself, and is already an established warrior, established hunter. Probably she would work as a tracker or a scout for the mercenary group, and so we're looking for more experienced and more advanced and skilled character here. And also something would need to be, she would need a background why she left her homelands to join a war that's like hundreds of miles away in a completely different land, completely different climate. What forced her to do this? So yeah, any ideas you have about this, maybe we can incorporate. Okay, Luca suggested that her father was a hunter. Yeah, that's a good story. So she was taught her skills by her father.
Yeah, that's can work. Definitely.
Also, Luca suggested a revenge story where she goes, I guess, after Thane, because Thane murdered. This actually goes well with the theme of the your enemies, because the enemies that you will face are the veterans of war who have been most damaged and hurt by the war. And yeah, they literally, after the war is over, after your faction is defeated, they still come after you because they want vengeance. They want, they cannot let go of the war. They're mentally in that space, locked in that space, and they are coming after you. So it makes sense for the character to be to have something against your people personally.
Yes. Yes. War is terrible thing every time, I think.
Yeah, but yeah. There's a very interesting podcast in Hardcore History series about how different and the people were, how tougher mentally they had to be to survive just everyday life in the past compared to like us modern humans. And it was really interesting podcast, and it's something that kind of I think music is too loud. Let me try to adjust it. Yeah, so it's something that we thought a lot about, how to make characters kind of be relatable in the for a modern player, but also feel like they're these ancient humans who lived in the conditions that we probably wouldn't survive like 1 minute in, where the war, the survival, each day is a struggle. If you fail to hunt for food, you will die. If you fail to find shelter in time, you will die. Anytime an unknown enemy could come across the horizon and attack you. So it's like constant struggles, constant fighting. A lot of bad things would happen to you from the childhood to even before you were an adult. And this would shape like completely different human archetype to like the life we lead, most of the people nowadays lead. So it was a really interesting podcast, and also inspired us to kind of look more in depth into the characters' motivations. And yeah, it's a real interesting challenge to introduce player to the world without alienating him from like completely unrelatable ancient characters. So it's like kind of we have to find balance in all of these approaches. Can you bring the reference from the concepts that you are doing so people kind of can?
What do you mean on reference?
The concept to like you did in previous times, because it's easier to understand like what you are drawing if there's a reference from the concept. The cover.
Okay, sure.
No, the cover image. The cover image from our cover poster.
Sure. Yeah, we'll bring our concepts. Some of this one. It's too big, I think.
No, just if you cut out the maybe female character a bit.
Yeah. In a minute. It's quite a large image, and my PC.
Yeah, we also have. Character is also already challenging to design this way, but we also have a quest, and yeah, it's interesting how quest will turn out.
Yeah, definitely, because we've never done it in live or very like rushed situation, and yeah, it will be very interesting to make it.
Yeah, I think we'll
And
go by like selecting an area and then uh, on a
yeah,
demo map, and yeah, thinking like
yeah, guys,
what
you
could
will
be
see our
interesting.
level behind parts like.
Yeah, because every time I see like a piece of land on the map where like you go and there's nothing, I get like twitchy eyes. I want to add something, and yeah, this is one of the reasons the demo was a bit delayed, because we wanted to. We thought that, well, I think we made a good decision, but it turned out a little problematic in the end. Since we moved the demo to like from the launch date, we decided to add some more side quests, some more interactions, and yeah, that caused some additional work that we could not take into account. But yeah, so yeah, definitely like when you play the final game, like any area you go to will have some kind of, even if it's small interaction, some kind of small interaction or large interaction or some kind of quest or event or anything for you to find. Because yeah, I think like the one of my favorite games handle it like that, like Baldur's Gate and Gothic, where yeah, if there's a piece of land, there must be something in it. It's like our design rule. It takes a time to populate, because you don't want to kind of like force events when you are making a map. It takes time, so you make a map, you add like main quest that it's supposed to support, then you you do some play testing, you see the whole picture of the gameplay, and then you come back and add new layers. So it's best gameplay, I think, is created by iteration, by creating a base for it, making the base good and solid, and then adding new details kind of each time you go over the area. But yeah, I absolutely love adding like small interactions and details.
Yay. Okay.
Let's check on the comments. Timothée suggested that maybe she was originally from Player's faction. It would make it hard for her to geographically get to be with the mercenaries, but yeah, but maybe because the war was going on for 10 years, it should be possible. Yeah, that's interesting actually. So kind of like the I forgot the name of the character, but in Greek history and even like 300 movie, there was a played by Eva Green, the character Demetra, I think.
Yeah, Demetra, I think yes. Yeah.
Let me Google it. It's kind of similar. Yeah, we always try to look when we have an idea for a character. We always try to look someone similar in history, because yeah, it's real life is the best reference for character motivations and actions, and we can study what happened in real life, and it gives us better depth to understand the like what would happen really in that era, what kind of mentality the characters had, and yeah. What was the name? Evergreen.
Okay. Let's have some 4 here. The shoulders.
Oh no, Artemisia. Okay. Oh, I do it. Yeah. It's. I read on her a bit more on Wikipedia, as I remember. Yeah, it's an interesting character. There's actually some characters that you will meet in the demo. The name for them is, yeah, I don't want to spoil too much, but yeah, the name is for them is Wartorn. It's like the Thane characters who have been captured by your enemy Araka, and then tortured, kind of broken, and then released back into released to join your army. And yeah, it's like a tactic by Araka, like psychological warfare, where he tries to break the characters and disillusion them, make them yeah. So when they return, they kind of become a burden almost for you, because you cannot kill them, you cannot exile them, and yeah, you have to take care of them, but they're totally mentally tortured and in a bad place, and they it's one of the tactics used by the characters. Hey, Nature Boy, glad you are joined our stream.
Yeah, man, nice to see you here.
To catch up on you viewers, we are doing a character design stream like we did with pets and weapons and stuff like that, and we chose the first character will be a female hunter from the enemy mercenary faction, and Dato is now preparing the character, and Dato, if you can show the concept, like this our previous concept for how mercenary characters might look, so we're trying to kind of build lore, the visuals, and the history behind this character. And our suggestions now are that she was the Thane character who during the war somehow joined the mercenaries and now fights against your faction. So if you have anything that you want to add, feel free to write in the comments anywhere.
Yeah, it's actually a very great process when people are joining our streams and they're dropping the comments, and we are getting really amazing results, you know? So yeah, it's quite creative process already. Let's make, maybe it's a little bit dirty for the eye, but I'm just sketching like very roughly some ideas and dropping some lines, and then I will make it transparent, and I will choose the right details, right lines to follow, and yeah, we can make it really look like character and not like really mess sketch of something.
And another idea suggestion that we had is a Skald, I think it's pronounced Skald, hopefully, character for the kind of male character, and if we have time we will do that as well today. So if you have ideas for that character, you can also drop us some ideas. Skald is kind of like a Nordic bard, warrior bard from from real life and from many fantasy. Yeah, in many fantasy as well, the Skald made its way into. So it's more like warlike storyteller, and the musician, and the guy who keeps the lore alive for the people and tells all the great battles and inspires people by his music.
Make it, I don't know how it's in English, salamuri, you know?
Oh, the flute or lute, like the music, one of those. Yeah, we had one more idea that maybe she has a pet, maybe a raven or.
Wow, that's nice. Yeah, raven can work.
No, because she's not a shaman, and she couldn't have.
And she's mercenary. She's not even Thane.
No, yeah, if she was a Thane, then became a mercenary. But yeah, it's a good idea for her to have some kind of pet. Flute is okay. So lute, which is
lute is a different instrument. I think it's string-based instrument.
Okay, when I Google this, it says salamuri in English too. Yeah, let me bring the image. One moment, that I will override your screen with the image. So yeah, this is kind of like salamuri. So yeah, the idea is that maybe she uses.
Not she. I mean, for the second character, bard one.
Oh yeah, it would be interesting.
Yeah, not like a very standard bard. They are every time using some string instruments, but use this one.
I think drums also would work really well for some kind of.
Yeah.
wearable drums.
Yeah. On the hips.
Yeah.
Okay, I think we are
Okay, yes,
close.
to explain why what we meant about ravens is that in like Sane culture, the sky is like the Sane worship the sky. They think they have come from the sky, and the sky is kind of like a holy thing, and the birds and the creatures of the sky are these holy creatures that can only, not holy, but yeah, the sacred creatures, and only a shaman is allowed to kill a bird or have it as a pet or interact with birds, and that's why it's kind of like for a hunter to have a flying bird, it's kind of harder. It's a taboo that has to be broken. But maybe it could be that the mercenary broke it, and that's why she was exiled or something like that, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, even as a player, if you don't choose the shaman character and you have a pet, will of course allow. When we have in-game rules, we want to allow you to break them and for there to be consequences in game. So yeah, you can definitely break any taboos that are in the game, and yeah, roleplay kind of taboo breaker character. Because yeah, rules are interesting as long as you're able to break them in the game.
Yes.
Yeah, one of the fun, kind of like a joke quest that I'm not sure if it will probably not make it into this demo, but it will make it when the full prologue launches, is that in the village where you are, there will be like a bird nests, and when you play, you can steal the eggs of the birds for food. But everyone will be angry at you, and yeah, and at first, because you're a chieftain, you can easily ignore them, and they won't attack you or anything, but they will be really upset that you do it. But next, when more shaman characters arrive on the scene, there will be interesting consequences for you to face. So we try to make stuff like that, like whatever we say, it's part of the lore. We don't want it to be like this kind of story-only thing. We want also in gameplay for you to be able to somehow use it or interact with it. It's like, it's more fun, I think, that way.
Yeah. Okay. A little bit up. And yeah, like this.
I'm really liking the pose of the character.
Nice. So let me save it. We lost some progress on our previous stream.
Yeah.
So yes. Character design. Female hunter. And what's happened to my... Yes. Okay. Okay. And what do you think of the name?
Oh no, don't make me choose the name. But yeah, if you guys have character names that you want to suggest, feel free to. We'll have to probably adapt it to like the kind of general name style that we use. And yeah, we're also working with names all the time, changing them. So you will probably encounter some name changes during the betas when you play from one game to another, for one update to another, because yeah, it's something that yeah, we're trying to experimenting with.
As you see, characters design takes much more time than some sketching of weapons or other stuff. But
for,
yeah, it's
for names we have we last year or year before, maybe 2 years ago, we went through all the names from all the cultures, from all the mythologies. Literally went through like tens of thousands of names. Not tens of thousands, but thousands of names. And then we went also like location names, the village names, stuff like that. We made a giant chart of it. And then what we do is we have the kind of like the sound system and the kind of the association system that we have, that we want for you to be able to understand that, okay, this character sounds like he is from this location, this character is from this location. But what we do is we take several names, we shorten them, we combine them, we try out different combinations, and this is how we kind of come up with our names.
Yeah, and sounds
okay,
also
interesting suggestions. One is Erin, and another is Neve.
Neve.
Yeah, but it's written like differently. The Niamh.
Neve is cool, I think.
Yeah. Yeah, and the letters don't kind of look like Nim, so it shouldn't be a problem.
Yeah.
It's an old Irish name. If Google is not
old Irish. Wow, nice.
It means nice. Bright or radiant. Okay, there's different pronunciations, different spellings as well, with more Neve and yeah. Okay, I'm liking the name.
Yeah, it's a really good name.
Can you write it down so we don't worry? No. N-I.
Just drop me in the Discord.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, I think we're getting some shapes here.
Maybe we'll have to actually use one of the more easily understandable spellings, because yeah.
Neve.
Yeah, both are pronounced the same name. This is like old Irish version, and probably the Neve is more like modern version.
Yeah, Neve.
Costa asked us what will be. Can you repeat your question? I couldn't understand what. Oh yeah, Morrigan. Morrigan is one of the names suggested, but yeah, we tried many combinations of Morrigan, but they all kind of seemed. Yeah, there are many characters already with that associated with that name. Most famous probably in RPGs, the Morrigan from Dragon Age.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, Nature Boy suggested another name, Danu. Yeah, it could be maybe name for the Scald. Yeah, the Scald.
Yeah, Danu is nice. But not for her, I think, yeah?
Yeah, Neve is a good name.
Yeah. Nice. Okay.
So maybe you guys have an idea of what special thing she could have quest-wise or combat-wise that would set her apart as kind of like a semi-boss fight.
Yeah, any weapon, any amulets, any kind of little details, yeah. So, I think I'm quite happy with the pose and with the overall direction, and we can add some details here. it's yeah. Nice. Okay. So let's make it all with different color and transparent.
Let's see. Timothor suggested I look up one of the names. Cool.
And let's draw some details.
Okay, this is interesting.
Which one?
No, we're suggested the old, let's see, from Irish mythology character.
Okay.
Which I'm sure I won't be able to pronounce correctly. Culain? Yeah, no, I'll butcher it. So let's see. Is an Irish mythological demigod who appears in the stories of the Ulster cycle as well as Scottish and Manx mythology. He is believed to be incarnation of Irish god Lugh. Oh, I think this is like a werewolf god, right? Lugh is demigod. Okay. There's warrior king, craftsman, saver. Oh yeah, this thank you for the suggestion. So I cannot get into it now because it's complicated, but yeah, I will definitely read it. Thank you. It looks interesting. So yeah, maybe pets will be okay. It's Kulan, the pronunciation of the character. Yeah. So yeah, I think the idea, yeah, maybe the pets will be one of the characteristics of this character, that she has pets that will fight for her.
Wow, that's good. That's good, actually. And which pets?
Something big.
Big?
Yeah, depending if she's a Thane or she's a mercenary, it could be something interesting.
You know, some kind of cat character, like big cat character, a puma or something like this.
Yeah, that could be interesting.
So
already some character can be seen just from the eyes and the expression, personality, I mean. Yeah, it's kind of like we have never done the live character design before, so we're kind of learning how to do it. And yeah, if you have any suggestions. Okay, she looks like Princess Mononoke. Okay.
Yeah. I am a big fan of Princess Mononoke, actually. And generally anime, yeah. I'm a big fan of anime.
Yeah, it's awesome cartoon, anime. And also, yeah, it's the themes and the visuals of the animals and the stuff could work for us as well, for like referential ideas.
Yeah.
So yeah, one of the things that we also like today announced is that we were contacted by Indiegogo, and yeah, so we'll be continuing through Indiegogo to gain more stretch goals, the campaign, and yeah, if you have any suggestions on what you want to see in like the stretch goals or what stretch goals you want to see first, feel free to drop us like the gameplay features, some platforms, languages, voice acting, like whatever you think. Like you can even send like a list, like a numbered list that I want this first, this second, and stuff like that. Any improvements or mechanics or yeah, ideas like that, feel free to drop us, and we'll try to take into consideration when we kind of like schedule which stretch goal should come after which stretch goal. For us now, we are near the first, we introduced a new stretch goal to celebrate like all the pets that all our pets by now I think are sold. The pet rewards, they design your pet, yeah. So yeah, to celebrate this, we decided to add like new stretch goal between the real-time combat, before the real-time combat, and we're near it, and it will be an advanced pet mechanic system where we'll add these additional features like to hunting, combat, exploration that we talked about in the pet design stream and Discord as well, yeah. And then of course there's the real-time combat.
Very excited about actually pet mechanics in our game. So yeah, I can't really wait to see the pets live in our game.
And yeah, we saw some of them already. Like the backer shared them, and yeah, it's like can't wait to get you those rewards.
Okay.
Luca asked if we read manga. I think Dato, you read probably more than me.
Yes, I have a big collection of mangas actually. Maybe I'll show. Okay, it's too heavy to show. Maybe you will come to our studio one day, and I will show you all of my mangas and comics collection. So yeah, I'm a big fan of anime and manga, and I also worked on creating some Georgian anime and manga. It turned out not too finished, but yeah, it was good attempt.
We have an idea for pet sloths. Yeah, it would be it would be interesting.
Yes, definitely.
It will take like 7 turns to make one attack. But then it should be like really powerful attack. So if enemy stays near the sloth pass, it gets like cut in half.
Yeah, he was bored and he will die.
Yeah, and the other thing is that we have tomorrow, like so we have day and a half left for this. Is our fan art contest with prizes, and yeah, you can still have time.
Yeah. Really good research submission we have, and I will show you. Oh my god, it's amazing. Let me find it.
Yeah, we're allowing the suggestions. The submissions so far.
Look, guys, it's awesome art by Baloo. Really nice. Respect.
Yeah, so we can submit any fan art that you create, any visual medium, like even sculptings and stuff like that. And we also made an exception from visual arts so you can include music or tracks like that you think will fit the style and the setting of our game. So there's today and yeah. So like more than 36 hours still left to submit your fan art and win the prizes.
Yes. Okay.
Okay, we now have the pet sloth idea evolved to have also a really old character, and they both move really slowly. Yeah, that would be funny. Yeah, I love kind of characters like that, kind of like a joke characters. I have to limit the amount so it doesn't become a comical game. So it's always like you have an idea and I want to put it in, but it will be like I only put three ideas like this already, so you have to filter down to one. It's always hard, kind of combine them, and yeah. But I allow when there's something, some personality to the characters where they react to the environment, and there's a humor, and there's something about those characters where they don't just stand around and have this like story bits only, but also are connected to the game world and have these quirks and small personality traits that really make them special, I think.
Yeah, guys, and also if you draw yourself and do you need any suggestions and some, I don't know, tips or anything, just drop me any comment, or you can even approach me on our Discord and send your arts, and I will try to like give you some feedback about it. Yeah, a lot of guys doing it, and yeah, feel free to do it as well.
Oh, Timothy, sad to hear it, but yeah, if you want to submit you and like simpler concept or art like that, we would really love to see it, and yeah, we would consider it as well. It doesn't have to be like overly complicated, or if you just want to have fun, you can submit. Yes, Luca, we allowed, and also I think you submitted the Yarboga model.
Yes, some model. Let me show it. Yeah. This one. It's actually really good. It's good. And we also get this art.
Yeah, I love the detail in this. And yeah, the character, I loved how the characters came out in this art, like really personality.
Yeah, it's really great actually.
Yep. Kind of like between two of our companion characters, the Nuria and Samaya.
That's nice. Really good.
Yeah, even if you do a basic art,
and this one is very creative. Yeah, it's very creative. Yeah, awesome.
Yeah, we want to see everything. Like don't be put back if you don't know how to draw or you have not done it before. If you just want to have fun and express your ideas, like we'll be happy to see it. Anything. I think one thing that could be interesting about this character is that she could have a spear and a bow, like bows, and so it would be hard to get to her. Like if you get too close, she uses some kind of special spear skills to push you back and then attacks you with a bow. So it could be like this thing where your melee character has a real trouble approaching her.
Yeah, that's nice actually.
And yeah, if she has a pet, then pet could also pin you down and kind of make it tricky.
I think cat-like character will work best for her. Maybe with fangs, with big fangs like in Ice Age cartoons.
Yeah, I'm also thinking... I sometimes have to create some sketches for Dato to convey my ideas, and yeah.
It's amazing. Just guys, you have to see it. Show them.
Yeah, we're considering to release at some point a game designer art book that will be very unique, very special, very rudimentary, and completely ununderstandable.
Yeah, but guys, it's very understandable for me.
Yeah, because we have a story context, but without it...
Yeah.
Oh, we have an idea for an animal. Yeah, I think I know this, but let me make sure. Smilodon. Okay, yeah, so it's like a cat with two giant fangs at the front from Ice Age cat.
Yeah.
The skeletons of these creatures are bizarre. Like you'd never, just by seeing skeleton, you'd never imagine if this was like a. Let me show it to. Well, actually, let me learn the wisdom that we learned. I will share it with you, and you can share it so we all can see it. So let's see. That's why I'm dropping you a link so we can maybe take a look at this skeleton.
Okay.
So why do games always do like human skeletons? Imagine if this came after you.
Oh.
No, wait. No, on the right. See the picture that.
Yeah.
This would be terrifying. So yeah,
Whoa!
imagine this as a skeleton coming after you in the dark.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I think because human shapes and zombies are easier to kind of predict and understand visually, and when you have some formless or strange creatures like that, it's always more scary and intimidating when you have to, because you're used to fighting humans, you know what kind of animations they'll have, what kind of actions they'll have, and if something like this is coming at you from
What
like
to
a
expect? Yeah.
dungeon, you don't know, like maybe it will jump on the ceiling and run up the ceiling. Yeah, maybe it can turn 360 degrees, attack you from behind. Yeah, we need to see more undead animals scare us and cause us nightmares. Yeah, they always do like zombie dogs and zombie cat stuff. No, just do skeletons. Skeletons are more scary.
I really love actually post-apocalyptic setups. I know that you don't, but I love.
Oh, okay, we had an interesting suggestion for maybe using Sabertooth's fangs, teeth, as necklace or some kind of decoration as well.
Yeah. Great.
Oh, in her hair, like several spikes. It could be really interesting.
Her.
Yeah, braided into the hair. They like the claws and the fangs. Almost like a crown of the fangs. It could be really interesting.
Yeah, that's nice. It's awesome. Character design takes much more time.
Yes, you don't want to go against her. That's true. Headbutt you and
Yeah. But it's not my most favorite thing in visual arts, like creating new characters. Oh my god, it's best moment.
yeah, definitely. I think it turned out to be like really interesting character right now.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, they Melowity really like our design process. Yeah, it can be kind of more involved for us, like the design process. It's like we're trying to come up with ideas live based on comments and stuff like that. It can get like more elaborate and involved when we are designing character, because we would have like first we have to approve the concept, like the concept of the character. We have to see if they fit into the story. So it like goes through many stages before like even first frame is drawn. But yeah, this is really interesting and exciting to see that just by coming up with a concept and designing it live, we have like a character forming up, an interesting one. It's like new thing for us to design characters like this.
Yeah, we usually jump to modeling because I'm doing all the visuals and I have everything in my mind and I don't really need some very detailed concept arts.
But
And
I mean, also like for we usually know what like everything about the character, like what their background is pre-written, their role in the story is predetermined, and yeah, stuff like that before. But this is like kind of live design.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is really fun for us to do these streams. We'll definitely continue them.
Yeah,
with some regularity. Yeah. And it's cool to try like different things, like weapon in one stream, character. Like we're really worried about how characters would turn out, but yeah, it turned out great. So far, I think I'm loving it.
or maybe some beard skulls also.
Yeah, if you have any suggestions for like special ornaments or stuff like that, also you can feel free to send images or comment ideas. I think like the way she's turning out, she needs to have some kind of personal, kind of like a philosophy almost, or cultural, like, yeah, because this looks like very individualistic character.
Yes, yes. Hope so.
Yeah, and yeah, it's like yeah, it's interesting too. And we're happy you like it, guys. Yeah, and yeah, you're welcome, and yeah, we're very happy and thankful that you're joining us in this. And I'm already getting the ideas in my head. This character definitely goes into the game.
Yes.
Yeah, and mercenary characters are really interesting to design because you don't have to have like uniformity to them as much, and each one can be like more like almost like a player character with unique twists and unique methods and unique cultures and stuff like that, and philosophies. Yeah, I had when I hear in the game mercenary and they're just like a regular bad guy characters. I love when they're more like gladiators, where each mercenary is kind of different and unique.
Okay, let me do some overall shape of the clothes and then we will add some details.
Yeah, I think this character you will get to know through your hunting. Even before you meet her, you'll get to know her through her hunting trail, I guess, that she leaves. So when you explore the woods, you'll find traps, like specific, more unique traps and marks that she places in the game. So even if before you meet the character, if you like do hunting and trapping and stuff like that and get involved in that gameplay, you'll encounter this mystical character, the epic hunter, who invents like new ways, new mechanisms that you can study and incorporate into your ideas, like kind of try to recreate them with your crafting skills. And yeah, and after you have learned of the character from this like hunting perspective, then you'll actually meet her, and it should be interesting to like a new way to get introduced to the character.
Yeah.
Okay, Luke asked you, Dato, that if you have any advice for drawing characters and poses and yeah, stuff like that. That if you can give him.
No, or when you are, I don't know your level actually, Luca, but when you are beginner or on intermediate level, just just a rough sketching is a key. I mean, don't think about the detailing and like very much on the what you will get as the result. So use references. Your use also. Yeah, I will suggest you some sites which calls line of action. Let me Google it. Line of action. So yeah, it's a really great site for the pose references. You can choose figure drawing, animal drawing, faces, hands, and you are set up in here. You want baby, child, teen, adult, female, male. How much time do you want to draw each sketch? And yeah, let me choose some female, uh, maybe some adult, and yeah, just yeah, and you will get it has nude poses. It has closed with closest poses, and yeah, you can use it for reference. And don't think what you will get in the end. Just draw, just draw. The key is like to find the pose. I mean, define your pose with the rough shapes, very geometric based shapes, just lines, some gestures. Yeah, find really rough pose, and then after only then try to build on this foundation. Yeah, your character and some muscles, some different stuff, and the main mistake beginners have, that they are learning some very detailed muscle structures and some detailed anatomy and a lot of things. And at the beginning, you doesn't need any anatomy or any very insightful knowledge. Yeah, you will learn it in the process. So drawing and visual art is like doing it in process. It's not like a theoretic art and theoretic.
It's actually a thing that happens a lot with the amount of knowledge that we all have access to. Like as a beginner, you can make a mistake that you read the advice and the the structure that is meant for like a trained professionals with like tens of years of experience, and then you mentally have the image that you have to check all those boxes that you read, and you overthink, you overstress yourself, and you just try to start with really high level and you compare yourself to very high level, and it can be a really bad mistake to make. So if you're starting out in anything, like, don't worry about all the details and all the advanced tips and stuff like that. Try to find like beginner approaches, have some fun learning, have some fun getting to know the field that you are trying to learn. And yeah, don't try to match the requirements and the skill level of the someone who has done it for tens and maybe 20 years. Because you won't be able to get to that stage from the start. But a lot of, even in hobbies that are meant to be fun, you will see people, and I have made this mistake too, like you want to go camping and then you will buy try to buy high-end gear that's meant to be for someone who goes into like unexplored lands for 10 days with just knife and one pair of So what I mean is that you should avoid to get into the bogged down into buying expensive gear, learning really high-end techniques, and just start small, have fun. Don't worry about things. Don't worry about if it turns out bad. And eventually, when you are comfortable with what you are doing, raise your skill level, but don't raise it too much. You won't be able to learn something on a pro level in just a few days or a few months. And if you try to, you will just stress yourself out. You will create an unrealistic expectation for yourself, and it will just harm you, and you will probably just abandon the hobby. So it's something to be aware of. because we have access to so much information, and most of it is really good, really advanced, but it's just too much for a beginner. So yeah, that's definitely true for any field.
Yeah, and the key here is it can be very like easy, but the process is the key. Like how much you're doing, the more you're getting. So yeah, it's you're getting everything in the process, and just do it. So when you're drawing, and you if you want to become a painter, a concept artist, art director, or any kind of visual artist, it's like minimum drawing hours in per day is about 3-4 hours. You just sit and draw, and yeah, it's process. It takes some months, some years, but you are getting better and better in the process. It's not like it will make like magic, and you will become like Michelangelo or Leonardo or some great other guy. Yeah, it's in process. It takes some years, and don't think about the result. The main thing is don't think about result. Just do it. Redraw already drawn things like 10 times, 50 times. It works a lot. Yeah. Yeah, and if you
wait, Dato, I think we are having trouble again with
connection.
Yeah. Oh no, I think Luca said that because when you were showing the image, like nude image showed up when you search for it, it might get us in trouble somehow.
Yeah. I forgot to click the don't show the nudes. Oh my god. Yeah, it can. Twitch can ban us.
Should we restart the stream, or how it goes?
What?
Should we restart the stream because
So it's down, I think. Facebook is no. It goes well on
I mean,
Facebook.
like because of this, do we have to? Like Luca suggested that because of this, it might be better to restart this whole stream, or it might be deleted, I guess, from Twitch. But yeah, we have this also on YouTube, so you'll be able to access it on YouTube.
So let's continue, or
okay, we have. I don't think.
Yeah, my bad. I forgot it. That Twitch will ban it.
Maybe we can mark it, but I think our channel is marked as mature, or is it not? Yeah, I think continue for now, and yeah, let's see if something will delete it from Twitch and.
So it's already turned off on Twitch, or we're live?
We're live, but the suggestion was that we should turn it off and restart the stream because of the nudity, one nude moment, the whole stream might be deleted or something like that.
Okay, just let's continue and see.
Yeah.
It was like seconds, so hope Twitch algorithm will not catch it.
Okay, I think Melovity told us that there was a pop-up that said it's a mature stream, so I think we should be fine. But yeah, for next stream, we'll definitely try to.
Yeah, actually, I knew it. I just forgot to click actually on this.
Yeah.
And yeah, I knew it that Twitch don't allow such things. But when you are doing drawing, painting, like nude model is like key to learn. So yeah.
Yeah.
It's sometimes very weird thing how internet actually acts with nudity. Yeah, it's not easy topic.
Yeah. But yeah, our game is kind of for more intended for mature audiences, and we have kind of everywhere marked this where possible. So yeah, user knows kind of what to expect.
We have hard language, we have nudity.
Not mature as in porn, but I mean mature story and mature themes like war and it's not teen story, so to say.
kid friendly.
Yeah. There's violence and stuff like that.
Okay.
Nothing over the top, but yeah, just it's the rating will be 18 plus for match M rating will be when we release the game.
Yep. Okay, we need some details to it. Do you have guys any suggestions about it?
Yeah, so the character Neve is so let's to sum up, she is either a mercenary character or a Thane character that has oh, I think this would be cool. A Thane character that has traveled to far off lands and kind of joined these hunters and comes back to the Thane lands, but she has been away for so long that she has kind of not forgotten, but she doesn't see herself as Thane. So it's kind of like maybe you can rekindle in her like more patriotic feelings, and she joins you, or like if she doesn't like what you do, then she will just forget her origins and yeah, go on with her life. This should be, I think, interesting approach for the character.
Yes.
What do you guys think? Do you think this idea could work? Raziel really likes your drawing flow, Dato.
So sorry, what?
Raziel commented that he really likes your drawing flow, that it's very good to watch.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Really glad to hear it.
No, she's a mercenary, Nature Boy, but she's kind of yeah. So the story that we came up with is that she is a Thane who has traveled to far off lands and kind of completely adopted a new lifestyle, has become a mercenary. She's kind of like a traveler character who traveled to far off lands and adopted new culture and created her own ideology of how to live. And now during this war, she joined the mercenaries, and she kind of she's returning to her lands where she grew up and where she was born, and she's like undecided. She's hired as a mercenary to fight her old nation, but maybe as a player you can influence her to kind of like join your side, or maybe she will be like, nah, I'm good, I'm no longer Thane, and yeah, she will continue to fight you. And we'll add more depth so you're not spoiled by this character. It's probably will have more nuance, so yeah, don't worry about being spoiled too much. Yeah, I love this kind of character archetype where one character has traveled to many lands and kind of adopted many different cultures and approaches, and it always makes for interesting character.
Familiar with different beliefs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Restream congratulated us that we had 100 messages today. It's awesome. Thank you, guys.
100
messages.
Wow. Nice. Nice.
Luke asked us if we know Vinland Saga. I'm not
Yes,
familiar with it,
yes,
but
it's
that's a
anime.
progress.
Yeah, it's a Viking anime. It's quite unusual for animes to make like
Norse
animes based on the different cultures, especially like tribal cultures and like really well-known cultures other than Japan culture. But yeah, the main character was really great in Vinland Legend, and yeah, I really liked it. Yeah, and character design was really on great level actually, and battle design, animation, choreography. Yeah, it's amazing. Uh, I watched last anime Demon Slayer or Demon. I can't remember it, but it was like very very great. Let me Google it. Um, Demon Slayer. Yeah, Demon Slayer. You know this one? Oh my god, it was really great. Animation, character design, and everything was on perfect level.
Let's see. Yeah, Luca also liked it.
Yeah. Nice. So, okay. Should we finish and should we continue with detailing and adding some colors or different stuff, or should we jump to the different character? Oh my god, we're already running for 1.5 hour.
I think let's finish this character and have another stream maybe next week with the Scout character.
Yeah? Okay. Then let's finish this one with colors and more details. Is it right?
Yeah. Timotor
Nice.
suggested that he loved anime Ushio and Tora.
Ushio. I never heard it about it. Ushio. Maybe I watched it, but Ushio. Oh my god, it's so cute. Unfortunately, I didn't watch it. It's super cute.
Oh no, this is not the one.
This is not to the one.
Let
Okay,
me
can you
drop you the whole
drop
name.
it? Yeah.
Let me check comments also.
Ushio and Tora.
Yeah, we're very happy that we passed 500 Discord members. It's awesome to see you all in our community.
Thanks for suggestion. I will definitely look on this. No, actually, I didn't even heard about this anime.
Yeah, the styles are definitely completely different from the first images.
From this. Wow, really nice.
Yeah, its character is really interesting. The demon, I
Yeah,
guess.
this guy is amazing. Really nice. Thank you. I will watch it definitely. Yes, and let me just try here some.
If you actually, that I will rejoin the
What?
stream, guys. In one moment, I will grab some water, or it's I'm out of
Sure.
water and I cannot function without.
Yeah, during stream, you're talking. It's yeah, guys. If you have any suggestions about details or ornaments or some bones where we can add some amulets or different stuff, drop in comments and let's make she really great character. Okay, I think it goes nice. Let me add some folds here. So, folds. Yes. Nice. Okay, I think we can jump to coloring.
I'm back, guys. I have water, so I can continue.
What?
I grabbed water, so I can now continue speaking. Whenever I speak too much and I don't have water, I get my throat just destroys.
Yeah.
Okay, let me catch up on comments. Okay, yeah. So the Ushi and Ora had some great episodes later, and it's not really scary. And Luca suggested that Tokyo Ghoul is his favorite manga, but he didn't like anime that much.
Yeah, actually, I liked anime as well, but yeah, manga is better. Do you know anime Dororo? Yeah, it's I think the last anime I watched. It was really nice.
Timotor had a really insightful suggestion that for instead of a glove, she should have a brace or some kind of less floppy gloves because they would catch up on the bow, on the arrow.
Okay.
But yeah, maybe we can fix that during the like modeling part.
Yeah, sure. So maybe we can have here some straps, and she will save because of this.
Yeah.
Like this. Yeah, it's nice. And same here.
Oh, we had a big article posted today. Let me drop you again to keep your guys into articles. We shared a bit about like how we designed the story and Kickstarter and stuff like that. Let's see.
Yeah, it's
the gamer.com website posted it, and yeah, let's see.
They are quite big.
Yeah, I'll drop you a link. Okay, so it's more about this arm, Dato, the thing that arrow would catch on this arm. Yeah. When the arrow flies, it could catch on all the details that she has on this arm.
This one.
Yeah.
Okay, we can delete them. But it looked so cool.
It's always the thing. Yeah, you start out like, okay, I will do everything more realistic, but you find that the gameplay and realism can work well together, but yeah, sometimes it can depending on the game type and depending on what you want to do, you have to kind of shift the realism a bit and do what's best for like player experience and the gameplay and stuff like that. But yeah, we always try to have some kind of uniformity and sense to the armor designs and stuff like that to know where each element of the materials and stuff like that comes from, why all the amulets and stuff, decorations are there. So we definitely adapt this and try to incorporate it. And it's also more layered, like we try to not have it like flat, but we try to include like maybe for example with Yarboga shaman, it's actually the history behind the shaman is more complicated, and it incorporates like several nation histories coming together. So there are details from the previous cultures and there are details from the Thane culture combined into like this new shaman type. And yeah, maybe in this game you won't be able to unlock this every of these details because yes, so at this stage of development, Thane do not care as much about history and the archaeology and stuff like that. But yeah, in later games, when you play, you'll be able to kind of have a perspective of an archaeologist who is unearthing what happened in previous games, and you'll get new insight on the story that you already know from the games from this more analytical and scientific aspect.
Yeah, as you know, it's not only game we are planning with the Euphrates universe. So
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
we're
So
we're planning actually some animation series as well and some comics, and hope for it will goes well with
yeah,
this franchise and IP, and we'll be really able to extend it and
yeah.
make it big.
Yeah, it's really, yeah. We're hoping it turns out, because the way it works is that you are following a story of one nation through history, and through your actions you're creating a history of this nation and the lore of this nation. So what happened in one game and how you chose to approach one game, you can import the saves in like next game, and it kind of builds up into your own version of the universe. So yeah, we're really excited about like this stuff connecting, like when you play like many years from now, like next version, hopefully, then yeah, the things that happened here you will reflect on your gameplay through, and from your future games you'll be able to understand new details on this game. So we're putting kind of a secrets like this in the game that will make sense, maybe not now, but when you play many years later in new games it will make sense, because we love these kind of details. Oh, Timothor had one suggestion about like arrow bag or a quiver being at her hip rather than her back.
Okay, okay, like here,
Yeah,
like this. Yeah, it can work. It
it
can
can.
work. Let me.
Oh, that I think
Try.
I hear your uh, voice twice. Why could it be?
Because of Skype. Yeah. Now, can you
Yeah,
hear me?
now only one copy of the voice.
Yep.
Are we online? Yeah, we're online. Yeah, I was doing a few days ago like crafting material kind of definition more, and yeah, it's a constant design challenge of how detailed we want to get, how uniform we want to get in this, because if you do too much detail then it will be just confusing to player and boring. If you do too few details then the variations do not make much sense, and yeah, it just becomes flat. So this is something during like the backer betas and the kind of like early access that we are doing now, we'll try to find like perfect balance for this. Melowit asked this, that if this game becomes bigger, do we plan to expand the studio and hire other developers? Yeah,
Yes,
definitely. We want to
definitely.
increase the size and the scope of our game.
Yes, yes. And yeah, we are planning to add more people when we actually will need it, because I and Sandro both are generalists and we are doing a lot of things in the production. So when we will definitely need new people, yeah, we will add them, and we will really great. It will be really great, and we'll be very happy to extend our team and
Yeah.
introduce new people. And yeah,
And different disciplines, different yeah, as we mentioned, like we have also background in, and Dato has a good background in animation, and we're really connected to movies and stuff like that. So yeah, we're definitely thinking like multimedia experiences, and we have some ideas that we want to try by kind of like having these stories told through different mediums, but also to have preserved the interactivity of the games, be translated somehow into them technologically. It's like too early to talk, but yeah, we'll try some ideas. Yeah, Timothor, your ideas are awesome, and yeah, we love learning from. I love the references you do, and then after the stream, I look it up, and yeah. So thank you for being part of our stream. We're really enjoying your ideas. Lucas said that he was 12 when he saw Dato, your first animation, and you really inspired him a lot.
Whoa, that's so nice, man. Thank you very much. Great to hear. Wow, that's nice.
Oh yeah, it's like the character is just forming in my head. The tone, the dialogues, yeah, it's like becoming clear.
Okay.
She will definitely be judging your every move to decide like whether she wants to join you. Yes, as we mentioned in like the interview that I dropped, like two of the characters, not two, but several of the characters that we have planned for more animated series, you'll actually meet in this game. But
Yes.
most of them will be children at this stage or very young.
It's a really badass characters.
Yeah. Really happy how those characters kind of will evolve.
Don't spoil, man, anything.
No, I won't. Just dropping some intrigue.
Okay, let me make it a little bit lighter contours, and it's color.
Yeah, I can even imagine what like voice acting for her could be.
Yes. Oh my god. I really want to make voice acting for this game.
Yeah,
It will be epic. Oh my god, I messed the layers.
Yeah, sure.
Yes.
Look, drop it in our Discord, or you can send it in private if you like, and I'll share with Data if you want. Luca wanted to share some of the work that he did when he was 12 or 13.
Awesome. Sure. I will be happy to suggest anything.
12 or 13, I think I was already playing Morrowind for quite a while, or maybe I was starting, with Morrowind editor. Yeah, I was making some huge mods, but I didn't have internet at the time, like permanent internet, so I was just making it for myself to play. I basically recreated the Sif's guild, but more how it would be if the game Sif was in Morrowind, like it's kind of whole Sif quest line. I had like I think 50 quests done, and then like hard drive died, and I
50 quests.
Yeah. Well, Morrowind had like less complicated quest mechanics possible, but yeah, you could still kind of put some depth to it. Let's see. Oh, awesome. Let me send it to Dato so he can share.
Is it okay to show everyone?
Yeah, let's see. Last time we accidentally showed the work he didn't want to. Okay, yeah, it's okay. So yeah, that's why I showed him. Look at.
Oh, that's nice. That's nice.
Yeah, I think colors are really great.
Yes. Is it 3D Max or Blender? It's really nice. Great. So is it old work?
Blender.
Or current work?
Blender. No, it's like when he was 12 or 13.
Oh, okay.
He grew up with.
How old are you now?
Let's see. 18. Luca is 18.
Ah, nice. So you should have some progress, yeah? Let us see some progressed version of this. Okay, let's see details here. No, it's not work.
I also today posted like two versions of Nuria on our Twitter and our Discord. I will drop you a link for Twitter version because it's easier to share. But yeah, give us your ideas. Like, which one do you prefer best?
Yeah, we today debates about it because we decided to show it. Let me where we dropped it.
Yeah,
I
he's
think
here,
in yeah,
and
it's
I
here.
shared the
Okay.
Twitter version of
So
the
Sandro
comment.
like these ones, I like this one, and yeah, let's see which one is better to drop in our game. So yeah. Okay, and some green colors.
Okay, let's see. Oh, that's cool. Okay, I will drop you that now. The newest work from Luca.
Let me see. Whoa! Is
Yeah,
it Gato and the second one from Final Space? They're really good, actually. Good job, man. Did you saw Final Space, guys? It's really amazing. Uh,
okay, I missed some
uh,
comments.
series. It's animation series.
Uh, yeah, let's. I missed the whole comment sections about voice acting. One moment, let me catch up. Nature Boy asked us if we found voice acting who could help us. And Melody, yeah, Melody is doing voice acting as well, but he hasn't done character acting yet. But it's his dream. Yeah. For us, we want to have like professional voice acting done on the characters and the story, and it's kind of a stretch goal. One we hope to get through Indiegogo, and yeah, it would be amazing to at least have like at least 1/3 of the dialogue lines voice acted, because I think voice acting can bring a lot to the immersion and the character, even if you hear like not every line but some of the lines. So yeah, yeah, we had a lot of voice actors reach out, and if you are doing voice acting, you can also we have a form on our website, thewayofrust.com, that you can send your portfolio. We're looking through all the portfolios, and whenever we're ready to like start with voice acting, we'll also announce this. But yeah, we found some really good voice actors that way that we're considering for the some of the character roles.
Yeah, even Georgian one. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, we had some really good voice actor from Georgia send his samples.
So let's make this. We like for font color.
Yes, well,
No.
we already did like the technical aspect of voice acting. So yeah, whenever we have voice acting, it's just like matter of adding the file and it will automatically play.
Yep. Really hope and really looking forward to this feature in our game because characters will become like live twice or
Yeah, especially because like one of the ideas that we are, I think it will take some time, but maybe it will be in like Becker prologue that launches in April, or maybe it will be like the in more like summer when the first few days of the game are launched. But the idea is that the shamans use special medicine that turns their voice really unearthly and unhumanly, and they use this power when other characters hear this voice. They kind of cannot stand this voice. Like you cannot listen to this voice for too long, and we're incorporating that as a game mechanic. So when you use this voice, you can make characters pass out by just speaking them too much, and they might like cut off the dialogue when you use this power. Or if you are not a shaman character and you speak to other shaman characters, it will also be a concern. Like the screen will go dark, you'll get some effects about this. So yeah, it will be interesting to find ways to make this into like voice acting, like maybe with some filters, or maybe just dedicate some dialogue lines for this. Yeah, stuff like this to have it like to have not just like text description and story description, but voice join like the this experience would be like amazing.
yeah, you know, and it's ideas, it's process, and if something will not work, we will change it.
Yeah.
So yeah, your suggestions and comments in this process. So yeah, it will be amazing. So our character getting some shape already, and
Autotune techno shaman. Yeah.
what?
Auto. There's a joke that it will be like autotune techno shaman.
Yes. With equalizer built in and yeah,
Yeah.
compressor. No, this color doesn't work.
Nika, nog maar op. Nika, nog maar op. Trouwen.
Yeah, let's do it. I don't usually add too many colors to the characters, especially in the setup of the Way of Ras.
Because it's hard
So
to color the clothes. It's like really expensive.
2, 3 color is like maximum.
Yeah, but I think as a mercenary, like she would have like the.
Yeah, we can add some details as.
No, I mean even as a like in terms of colors, like colors are it's expensive to color and time consuming to color the to make color add colors to the clothing for because yeah, some of the colors especially are really difficult to make. And yeah, but for a character like this who is a mercenary who has spent many years in different cultures, it will be easier to come up with with clothes that have many colors and many unusual elements.
Okay. And then let's do it. Disco.
I love how she has like a fake, almost like are they wolf or bear paws? More like.
It's I think close.
Yeah, so it could be like she's trying to confuse her trail with those.
Yeah.
So we're planning more streams like this week, like because it's like we have 3.5 days I think left on Kickstarter. Like Kickstarter is showing 3 days, but because we're ending at 12 p.m. EST on Saturday, it's like some additional time to it. But yeah, we want to do the stream where the community stream where we unlocked the quest design, and we also want to do one stream with like developer commentary demo playthrough, because yeah, I think one of the things that there are many things that with Kickstarter funds we'll be able to add to the game, and also like the game is like in production, so we wanted to have kind of like a developer commentary walkthrough where we explain and show what we had in mind, what is missing now on the game and will be added later, and kind of give more perspective to the demo and what features the game will have and what will be added, because we are funded on Kickstarter and stuff like that. Yeah, so and we had also idea to just yeah, maybe if there's time to do like more of the design, freeform design streams like this, maybe for weapons again or pets or something like that. So if you have any preference, also drop like comments. Let me check. Yeah, because we were several times thrown offline. I'm always thinking if we're online or not. It's kind of annoying. No, we appear to be online.
Nice. Nice. As you see, I'm usually using not many layers when I paint, because I don't really need it. I'm doing everything in one layer. Even when I draw very serious paintings,
Yeah, I think you need layers more if you want to have like if you have like a game art where you want to later be able to change like part of the clause because it belongs to this faction or that faction. But yeah, then it's only like with specific need and specific. Okay, Timothy suggested that we mentioned that she could have a spear weapon and the bow weapon, and it would be very hard to get to this character, and if both could have obsidian heads, the spear and the arrows, that could be really interesting.
Sorry, can you repeat?
I mean, she has two weapons. She has a spear and she has the bow. So for her spear to also have the obsidian head, like the cutting part.
Yeah,
this was a suggestion. Let's see, boar spear or more like larger one. Probably she would need like medium-sized spear.
Yes.
Something that could go well with hunting and the boar spear appears to be like really large. No, okay, no, it's not.
Which one?
The boar hunting spear. That was a suggestion to use it. Let me drop you the link.
I will grow within this concept, but yeah, we can add it to the character in the game.
Maybe on her back we could add it just like a simple. Or it will be, and I think it will be too much for.
Yeah, like it was a lot of details. Yeah. Crazy details.
Yeah, for example, as I mentioned, like the features that is missing now from the demo is like different arrow types, but in the game we'll have like quiver, and you'll be able to craft different arrow types and stuff like that. To like obsidians will be like more cutting, and you'll can have more blunt weapons which kind of can knock people out and stuff like that. And also, like, yeah, of course, if you are willing to waste your metal on arrows, then yeah, that would make for some really powerful arrows. And different poisons as well, like later in the game, the poison mechanics will be added, where you can poison your weapons, and it will not just be like health damage poison, but some of the poison could have like hallucinogenic effects and confuse your enemies. Some could cause pain and add different status effects and stuff like that. So yeah, the alchemy tree of crafting is really interesting. Oh, and you have also the kind of like a dust that you can grind and different materials, and then you can blow the dust to your enemies. And for example, if they're bleeding, then you can like the pain dust can be really powerful against them. They were trying to give shamans kind of unusual weaponry and unusual techniques to use. Okay, so boar spear. Oh, yeah, I see.
What will be her eye color?
What are suggestions, guys and girls?
Eye color.
Red, green. Maybe something like really striking. Yeah, this gives her like evil appearance. Maybe a little. Nice, interesting. Greenish blue.
This one. It's not realistic to have such eyes.
Maybe gray.
It's almost like anime.
Gray green. Kind of cold eyes. Okay, Timothée said that with red hair, it's often you often have green eyes.
Green eyes. Okay, let's make it green eyes. Okay. Nice.
Awesome.
Okay, let's add some shadows, some highlights, and we can finish with this one.
Oh, now my mind, whenever I think about like stealth character or hunter character, always goes to like the new video that for Diablo 4 that was released, that I absolutely loved. Like, I love stealthy characters, and kind of haven't seen many stealthy characters I was excited about in years. And yeah, the Diablo cinematic was just awesome for me.
Yeah,
like, both gameplay part and animation.
The animations, design of environment, particles, effects, really great. Camera view.
Yeah, it's like top notch work.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's the opposite. The green eyes are rare trait. But yeah, we can have her be like have more unique eyes. Timothée said that this is looking really great. Yeah, we're very happy you like it. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Oh yeah, with shadows, it's like shaping up to be.
Yeah.
It should definitely be possible for her to join you if you play your cards right. It's like interesting character. Yeah, really happy this worked actually, because we were thinking like many different ways we could design it. Maybe like with in-game character creator or stuff like that, but this was like this format turning out to be great.
I really love sketching, man.
But the quest will be interesting because you cannot draw the quest. You can draw details, I guess, or sketches of the actions, but yeah. Or maybe in our quest design we could go into how technically it's implemented in game and stuff like that. Could be interesting.
Yes, definitely. I mean, the next stream should be very engine-based stream.
Yeah.
Because we can show all the insights of the level design, game design, art creation in engine, and
we can probably make it like multi-step as well. Like start with concept and then actually show how the quest is implemented and then modified and kind of build up the, because it's like too much to do in like one sitting. And our quests are usually like tied to like the events. Maybe some events may be simple, but they usually have connection to the other. They're part of the larger story, and in many unexpected ways, you'll find them coming back to like the story. And you thought this was like a simple thing that you did, but now it's like has new depths that you uncover later on. I love that kind of design. Like we'll overindulge ourselves in it.
Yeah.
And TV series, I think, do really good. Some of the TV series do really good build up of that. Like my favorites in that kind of storytelling would be Deadwood and The Good Wife. Where like something happened in previous episode, kind of comes back in this episode and stuff like that. Luca asked us how we came up with the game's name.
We actually made some rituals. Yeah.
Some blood sacrifices, rituals were involved. Every major name is dark powers.
One of our fingers to the gods to came up to the name.
Yeah.
Yeah, the naming is hardest part, I think.
Yeah, especially with characters, it's easier because you don't need to copyright too much. You just have to avoid like naming it same as like some of the companies that like to sue a lot. But with when you're thinking about the product name, it's like it's not enough to just Google it and find out if someone has taken it. You have to search in different engines that show if there's like a copyright for it, if there's some trademark already in it, because it can be like almost silent trademark that there's no website taken, there's nothing in Google, but the name is already registered as trademark, and there are like several of those for different countries. And it's like really horrible feeling when you come up with a name you like and you see it's not taken, and you do advanced research and okay, no, it's taken. So yeah, we spend a lot of time coming up with different names, and then the Way of Raz was something that kind of sounded good. It reflected well the theme of our game, and it's something that has good abbreviation, and
Yeah, and we had like hundreds of variants before we choose the right one. Yeah, I think I'm really happy with this name.
Yeah, me too. And it usually takes you also. The problem is that to get used to a good name that might work, you need to spend some time, let some time go by, and then hear it again and again and again and again. So if you're making something, that it's better to start coming up with a name as soon as possible and kind of have several variations, and then see how it sits with you over longer period of time, because nothing is worse than when you have to come up with a name in very short time, and then that name has to stick with you and you cannot change it later. So it's better to do it over a long period of time and really be sure before you commit to it. Yeah, we're one letter away from WoW, but it's still recognizable as TWW.
Yep. Color touch this.
I still can't believe this character came out just from the live stream. It's amazing.
File patches, and we are there.
Luca said that there should be some website. Yeah, there are websites to search for copyrighted stuff, but it's different countries might not be up to, there's no one global thing where you can be sure that it's okay, I have searched everything. You have to search several different countries and do some advanced research, because it could be that it's late in appearing in some global database and it's already registered in some country's database. So yeah, we have some shiny details. Glows.
So I think we're finished.
Yeah,
we can make more detailed, add more stuff, but
I think it's
not
great.
Of streaming.
Luca asked you, how did you make the glow effect?
It's super easy, man. You're choosing the color. Oh my god, where is my stylus? Here. Okay. You're choosing the color, and you need some dark background for this. For example, I will draw something with this one, like this. And you're taking soft brush. You're making it big. You're adding some layer. You're making him
The layer changing to
a color dodge and some warm or cold color, and it's super easy to do.
So it's like the layer effect color dodge that does the glow effect. Okay. Meloity really likes our character. He said she looks amazing.
Thank you so much. Neve. I really like the name Neve.
Yeah.
Neve.
I don't think it will be confused with Neem that much.
No. Neve. It's spelled differently.
Yeah. Also, one thing that's good with for us with voice acting is that the how it's pronounced won't be confusing when you hear character's name. But when you just have to read it, like, it can be confusing. Especially we don't have like common names. We have some fictional names, and yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm loving it.
So this is our result, guys. Neve. Character was born. Thank you so much, guys, for great suggestions. Yeah, I think it's turned out a really good character, and we definitely will put this lady in our game. And you will.
Yeah, also, yeah, absolutely. Like, I already have like, we based on your suggestions and your like. I love how you added the depths of turning like mercenary character from the adding the layer of like having Thane character become a mercenary character. This really opened up like many story variations, and yeah, it's like I'm loving your suggestions and the character, and just like my mind is already racing with the possibilities, and even like this pose, like I am seeing the cinematic where you can first meet her, how it could appear, and yeah, it's awesome.
Nice. Thank you so much, guys, for joining us. Thank you very much, and for backing and supporting our project. We really breathe and live this project, and we'll definitely finish and release it on as many platforms as we can, and with as many features and cool stuff in it as we can. So yeah, stay tuned for updates for news and
More streams this week, yeah.
Yeah, more streams. Demo will come really soon. So yeah, thank you very much, guys. You're awesome. We have really great community, and yeah, we'll do it together.
And yeah, sure. We had a question, sorry, that we had the question if we'll do Scald in a stream. Yeah, in next stream we'll do the Scald character.
Yes. I think the next one will be
Quest
one, and then we will
when we'll return to like we'll not have just this in like Kickstarter period, but we'll also continue doing this as we develop the game. So next one that will be a character one, we'll do the Scald version.
Yeah, I also planning to make some streams of the modeling of these characters in ZBrush, in Maya, and yeah, it's not finished with Kickstarter. Our productions continues, and yeah, it's big journey. So I really hope you will join our journey, and we will make it together.
Cheers.
Thank you very much, guys. Bye.
Bye.